In one sentence, who are you? Come to think of it, how would you want people to remember you when you die? Many people define us based on the things that we possess, the skills that we have, the knowledge that we acquire, or even the people that we knew. I heard someone said that life is a journey between B to D. Do you know the answer? Well, the answer is simple. It's C. Life is a journey between birth and death. And along the way, people define us based on our behavior, based on the things that we believe in. One example would be Alexander the Great. He's called great because he almost conquered the vast of Asia. I was really astounded how he defeated many nations in his time. Another example is Baldwin IV. Do you know this guy? We all know that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. Baldwin IV is crowned the first king of Jerusalem in the First Crusade. He is known to be the leper king. Why? Because he has a sickness. At the age of 16, he fought the First Crusade. In order for him to fight, he covered his body with bandages and go in front of his army to inspire his armies against the big numbers, the vast numbers of the Muslim during his time, led by Saladin. So, this evening I will share with you, for me, the three things that defines us. For me, the three important things that defines us. And we must be aware of these things in order for us to become good leaders, to become agents of change in our time. Number one, people define us based on the choices that we make. Choices, decisions that we make between birth and death. Most of us leaders, we face a lot of problems. Along the way, we are challenged, we are perplexed. And I believe most of you are in leadership position. Some people may argue with you, may backstab you, but how will you deal with that? Or for me, I experienced during my 6th grade that my teacher told me harsh words which I kept in my heart for a long time. Math is my favorite subject during that time, but he told me that I'm a nobody. I cannot learn math. So during my high school days, it struck my heart. It's all in me. I believe that my teacher is right. I'm not good in math. So I don't want this subject anymore. All my grades are high. My math is around 70 plus. So that really hurt me because I was supposed to be in the special science section, but because of my teacher, all along I believed that I cannot do it. But one teacher in my college days inspired me to fight. I don't want the person, that teacher, to remember me and define me as a guy who retreated because of the things that he said. I want to show him that I am capable and I can overcome my fear. Most of us, we fail at times, but it is also our choice to stand up and fight again. The next thing that defines us is the character that we possess. While I was studying at UPOU during 2013, I met this classmate. My classmate is about 60 plus years old. Yet he is very sharp. He's a very intelligent guy. He was before the head of one big plantation in Davao. And they used to go to different countries, including Japan. And he shared with me one of his experiences about this president of Mitsubishi Foods Corporation, a Japanese guy. So they were in a meeting like this. So he just went out to go to the comfort room. After that, he was surprised somebody is fixing their shoes. Because in Japan, if you enter the room, you need to leave your shoes. So somebody is aligning their shoes and fixing them and wiping the dirt in their shoes. And surprisingly, that guy who is fixing their shoes is the president of the corporation. So that person exemplified a servant steward leadership, though he's not a believer. We here at IGSL, our president is always telling us to do the same. And we must be accountable with each one. We must not forget the way we act when other people see us. The third one would be the Christ in our hearts. Our relationship, it's not just knowing Christ. It is having an intimate relationship with Him. Having an intimate relationship with Christ involves a lot of time. You need to pray. You need to devote time. You need to learn more about God. And how do you do that? You read His Word. You apply what the Bible says. Brothers and sisters, we must act accordingly. Every time people see us, they will define us based on the things that we act. The character that we show to other people. It is good to say that it would be great if your children or your friends would tell you that when they tell your name, they will remember you that you are an honest person, a godly person, and a person who always respects other people. Good evening, guys.